Hi guys, now you're here on another episode of 30 Minutes with Non-Expert. Today we'll be taking you around this this updated news, the gist, the trend, juicy stories. Let's get you involved. I remain your host for today, Ahmed Richard. Stay with us. Be right back with you. Don't trip. Welcome back guys. So now on the first blog, top100.ng. The headline: Nigeria's top 100 medical doctors and surgeons honored for outstanding contribution. The, the article reads: A new ranking has spotlighted the top 100 medical doctors and surgeons in Nigeria, celebrating professionals whose expertise and dedication are transforming healthcare delivery across the country. The list recognizes medical specialists in fields such as cardiology, neurosurgery, oncology, pediatrics, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics, and public health. It includes both veteran practitioners with decades of groundbreaking service and younger doctors pioneering innovative treatment and research. Now that the health workers are having a discussion going on, it's like a platform is used to embrace their working nature, their dedication and all. So doctors have been organized and put in the form of a group to honor and see what they do and praise the intelligence of the program and to acknowledge the health workers and the rest. So for so long now, the health workers have been doing fine and they run things across the schools, across the marketplaces, across home, across even in almost all areas of life they are needed. So we can drop one or two for what you think you can add to this.
Well, it is very okay if their work are being recognized, like if they are being honored for what they do because they do a very wonderful job everywhere. So that's just what I have to say.
Okay, so far so good. From the past, we've known we've traced back the origins to use traditional herbs. Those who practice it, those herbs practitioners, they engage in use for it, like for malaria treatment and typhoid and the rest. When doctors, the modern doctors that we have now have not come into spotlight then, and it has really been fascinating, and it's a really good thing to watch ages evolved over the years. Even
Yes.
childbirth was also done in this cultural
Cultural,
way. Yeah,
traditional
thank you.
ways.
Back in those days. So if you look at the medical, yes, the medical field, and see the spotlight, when this medical purposes was introduced to Nigeria and people started embracing education and reaching out for medical reach. Drugs now are now allowed to go in tablet forms, liquid forms, not just those days where our predecessors had to go into the field to get
Call it agbo.
these leaves and the
Herbs.
rest and mixing stuff. So it's good to see it evolve, and
Yes.
doctors have played great roles as
Very
well.
interesting.
Very, very interesting.
And it's impressive.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
The next blog, rankbank.org. It says Ethiopia, Rwanda, Cote d'Ivoire top Africa's fastest growing economies ranking. So these countries. So it's good to see the African countries that are actually on the map, that are ranking, that are doing the numbers. You understand?
Yeah,
So
impressive.
so this country, but this African nation, like when they actually do rank, they rank in different aspects.
Yes, we have
Like they are the African countries that are known for for mineral resources. Some of them are good for, specialized in plantation. Some of
Yeah, we have
them,
different civilizations.
yeah,
Like in Nigeria is known for agriculture and
and other.
others, but
So
that one is known.
when you are including Ethiopia, what knowledge can we share about Ethiopia? Because Ethiopia, has you have I've always seen Ethiopia as this country, like they
It's a
like,
fast growing African country.
and they adapt to, they have some similarities to
Special
India, to the
and
Indian people. They are if I know a little about them and the way they live their life and the
you know
rest.
the blog Rank Bank is talking about African banks fastest growing economy ranking. They are ranking them.
Okay.
So and picking Ethiopia. Ethiopia is an African country. So
Yeah.
Ethiopia, supported by expansion in construction,
In construction.
agriculture,
Yeah.
and manufacturing, maintained its position as a continental growing leader. Because when we want to rank something, we have our criteria. So I want to rank this thing based on this thing. So if Ethiopia has made they're up to the standard,
Yeah.
they give them the ranking. Looking at the map here, if you look at Ethiopia, they're having 6 points. They are even at the top.
Okay.
They have maintained the position as a continental growth leader, one that followed closely. See, even other countries that we don't really know much about, they are doing well in some aspects. They are doing well. It can be economical, it can be political.
Okay.
If I'm doing well in this, other
People
people
recognize it for it.
yes, I think, and it is a good one.
So, okay, we can jump to the next.
Okay.
Now on uninaija.com, the headline: Nigeria renews push for girl child education, out of school children. The Nigerian government, in collaboration with local and international partners, has launched a renewed campaign to tackle the country's growing crisis of of children out of children, particularly girls, amid rising insecurity, poverty, and cultural barriers. With over 10.2 million children currently out of school, that's
Imagine
a massive number.
10.2 million.
According to
Children.
UNICEF,
Yeah, it's
Nigeria holds the highest number globally. Girls make up a disproportionate share of this figure, especially in northern regions where early marriage, gender bias, and safety concerns continue to hinder access to education. Over the years, like I used to read this book because it's a past literature book when I was
old
still
one.
in school, yeah, my early days in school. So it was Ashabi, but I could remember the name. So I remember how this northern girl was forced out of her family home, yes, her original home, and put in a family way, impregnated and married to another man. Like it was so intense that she had to face some internal inconveniences and the rest. And imagine at 15 she was catering for a child.
Imagine.
And yeah, so I've always had this
Knowledge.
knowledge. Yeah, so linking it up with this now,
This
saying that
present
many
century.
many Nigerian children can be out of school, and it just looked like back in those days it seemed like women were not privileged to go to school.
I think that is the idea. That's where the ideology comes from. Because if we look at it, men, okay, boys and girls,
Yeah.
the rate at which there is this rating, we will look at it that we don't usually see the headline of boy child is not in school.
Okay.
It's usually pointing at girl child every time, and they will pick a particular region of the country. Yeah, in the southern part, we have a particular people that they believe that no, as a girl child, when you're already 7 or 8, go and marry. You need to go to school. And that idea, before you can remove that kind of idea from them, no, it's going to be a good. Because they already believed. Imagine 10.2 million average of girl child and not in school. They don't even know. They don't even know what they are calling school. You see them roam about during school hours, and you see people, even philanthropists, that are tired of assisting people of going to school. You say, how are you doing? I want to go and they are hawking orange or puff.
So
It is
it's like
happening.
that.
Oh.
So far so good now. The initiative have been able to tackle
Yeah, this
this
problem.
inadequate reach of education to the girls,
Yes.
to the girl child. So many girls now have the privilege to be in school. In fact, now there's a saying that goes by: if you send a male child to the school, I think you train a man. You send a female child to school, you train a family, or is it a nation? So and that initiative
Yes,
now
I think
has been
that much
has
what's that called?
been
Motto.
has been normalized in society now, and women really want to stand up now. This our modern era. Nobody wants to
Who wants to
stand
be
up.
behind? Who
You
wants to be
see,
behind? Nobody.
if
Living in
you drive out of if you drive into this these urban areas, go to the likes of Lekki, the island places, Victoria, and you see a lot of independent women. Their husbands are wealthy.
they are also okay.
The women too are okay,
Yes.
and
That's how it is.
left for the children to be in a like
I think
a boarding
it's a
school
less
or
privileged people that really fall into this
that fall into
category.
it. So things has evolved over a long period
Yeah,
of time,
and
and
They are
it's
supposed to
good.
evolve with it.
It's good for the female child to also
So
get the
good.
benefit.
I think everybody
in
should
as
allow
much
their
as
female child. This thing should go viral, go across because equal rights. If a male child can go to school, a female child too should go to school. Simple. Thank you.
Okay, we can move on.
Yes.
On nollydaily.com, Omotola Jalade Ekende steps beyond Nollywood fame. Too many Nigerians and international fans alike. Omotola Jalade Ekende is a household name, a leading actress whose face and voice have become a familiar presence on screens for more than 2 decades. Known for her powerful performances in films such as Mortal Inheritance, Blood Sisters, Ife, no, this is IJE, right? Thanks for the correction. The Journey and Last Flight to Abuja, she has earned her place as one of Nollywood's most respected and accomplished figures. And at this, she's recognized. She has made her fame. She has made her fame across the nation, and she has this global recognition as well. And in the film industry, it's a battlefield.
It's not rice and
The
beans. No be
competition
cho.
is a lot.
Yeah, you will be strong.
Imagine you just venturing into the industry. No matter how good you may think you are, if you don't have that connection, if you don't have that,
you need somebody.
if you don't have somebody that's
gotten there,
yes, that is investing in you actually, that is pushing you to actually go. You will take any role. You can take a role for a gate man,
Any kind of role,
an
yeah.
asset. You can. Some people even go as far as some girls never plan to get sexually harassed, but they have to play the role.
so that you can get the fame.
So and to star in the film industry, in the movie industry, you have to have a significance. You have to do something that is different. Like you have to have a style. You're not the only one. You're not the only actor.
If
You're
you
not
know
the
you
only
for
actress.
one thing that you do.
You have to have that character.
Yeah,
so for fans now to now see you, like they spot out you in Doche, they spot out
Okay.
yes, Funke Akindele, and
We have a lot
what's
of
this
Roots, there's Roots, what's in the cadre, yes.
Roots Kadri, and the likes of them. So Regina Daniel and so they have their places.
They already have a very good place
Odunlade,
in the industry.
and they have their place. So it's good actually. She has her early career. She has it stated here. So her career and public life tell the story of a woman who has consistently explained her influence far beyond acting. Today, she's widely recognized not only as an entertainment icon, but also as a humanitarian, entrepreneur, global speaker, activist, and symbol of modern African womanhood. That is growth.
She's not just only an actress.
Yeah. So, talking about her biography, a bit of the information. Born in Lagos State in 1978, Omotola began her career in the mid-90s when the Nigeria film industry, now famously known as Nollywood, was still in its early stages of development. She quickly rose to prominence with her debut performance in Venom of Justice, but it was her lead role in Mortal Inheritance that cemented her reputation as a serious actress. Her portrayal of a sickle cell patient fighting for her life earned her critical acclaim and remains one of the most memorable performances in Nollywood history. Right, over the years, Omotola has starred in more than 300 films, good 300 films, demonstrating remarkable versatility across genres and roles. She became one of the first Nigerian actresses to cross over into international cinema. So she has the reputation of the Western side. So she really grew, like she took it to the next level.
We'll give her a down.
And Fuke Akindele and other female actresses like they do it.
No,
Other
no,
actresses.
to one of the major key to be there at the top in this life is just consistency. When we look at Bible, even Bible, what even your hand find this very well. She has been consistently doing her job.
She has, yeah.
She's not only
An entertainer.
yes, she's an entrepreneur,
Entrepreneur.
human activist. She's versatile.
She,
And now she's at the
She's
top.
also into music.
Yes, now she's at the top. We can recognize her.
okay.
Well, for me, on that, I think our story is not just all about Nollywood. It's about vision, your vision, evolution, and enduring impact. In many ways, I think Omotola achievement stands as a blueprint for the next generation that are coming up, like African creatives, proving that the true measure of success is not only that what you achieve on the screen, but what you build and give back to the camera.
All right. We
That's
move
my
on.
take on that.
Okay. We move on. On fashionvanguard.ng, Tom Ford appoints Lucy Bridge as first ever global makeup artist. You guys should take it off from me.
Why now?
I
Because
can't.
it's the
I
makeup.
can't.
You can't relate.
I can't really contribute.
Why?
But what I know about fashion is just limited, and the rest.
I think it's talking about makeup and somebody is being I think awarded or recognized.
Okay.
Tom Ford
Tom Ford.
appoints Lucky Bridge.
Tom Ford is more like I think a company or a
it
brand.
appoints somebody as first ever global makeup.
You don't know
artist.
the names of your makeup again. You don't know what to apply because
I don't understand though. The Tom Ford Beauty has announced a landmark appointment, naming renowned British makeup artist Lucy Bridge as its first global makeup artist, a move set to strengthen the brand creative influence in the luxury beauty. So they appointed this person as a brand.
so she's the model. She's
Yes.
modeling.
And just
Yes,
like
yes.
she's
Okay.
trying to influence the brand, like showcase the brand more.
So this person is just let me say the lucky one for the brand.
I'm just hearing of
brand.
I'm just hearing
Yeah,
of
same here. Fashion is not limited. It's not limited to a gender.
Okay.
Actually, we have men that are into fashion.
Yes.
And likewise the opposite sex. Female, we know that female should be, but it is not a limited. It's not a limited
It's not a
trend.
limited
Yeah,
thing.
it's not a limited thing.
Okay.
Everybody should be if you have the capacity.
For me, I think the industry they are taking a strategic step for their brand, positioning it as a strongly and competitive luxury domestic space, while appearing as a new generation of beauty to people that like beauty enthusiasts. I think that's the right
people that have
thing.
passion.
Yes, for it. So they are inspiring all those people that love makeup and artistry, whether personal or individual.
Okay.
That's my take on that.
Okay. So now the techguys.ng, how smart watches are transforming health tracking. In just a few years, smartwatches have moved beyond being stylish accessories, or simple step counters to become powerful health companions. Today, they are transforming the way people track, understand, and manage their well-being. What started as a trend among fitness what started as a trend among fitness enthusiasts has evolved into a mainstream movement with millions of people worldwide relying on wearable technology to monitor their health in real time, from tracking heart rate and blood oxygen levels to detecting irregular heart rhythms and monitoring sleep patterns. Smartwatches are increasingly serving as early warning systems for potential health risks. So now the smartwatch it goes beyond just
Just
the
time.
fancy purpose. There's this extra confidence you get when you put on a wristwatch or something like that.
Something on your
And for it to now be modernized, the digital one for to be
health.
precise, when it's connected to your phone, some people use it for
A
WhatsApp
lot of
purposes
things and receive
to
calls.
even play
Track.
voice notes on it. You
Yes.
can't reach out to your phone in a busy place. And now they really are evolved and modernized into
Health.
developing it to monitoring heartbeat rate and
Your
the
blood.
blood pressure and the rest. I think that is intelligence.
It is.
Technology. Maybe in the nearest future to come now.
You don't even need to go
This
to your
this wristwatches now might beat phone
That
because
is only
I've
beating
I've
phone.
seen wristwatches that actually download like regular apps.
Yes.
TikTok, you type, you comment, you post,
On the
you
wristwatch.
you record. They do things like
They were digital watch.
water resistant watches and they really this modern digital world has really taken things
The point
into
of
the
it,
future.
what I'm interested in is the fact that it's now very useful even for our health. If you want to check, if you are maybe you're outside, you're putting on an eye wristwatch and you're feeling somehow, you just want to know how your body is. The wristwatch can, instead of you going to see a doctor before you get there and come back safe. But when you have a wristwatch right on your wrist, it can check your sugar level.
Your
Okay.
blood
Yeah,
pressure.
you can check your blood, you can check anything, and that's amazing. That's really massive.
It's like another type of watch. It's not our day to
I
day
understand.
watch.
That's true. Now
No,
it's
to
digital
be
watch.
luxurious
It's
and
AI powered.
Yes.
No,
And that's interesting.
because here in Nigeria, some people I see they just wear watches just for fashion. So it's not even be working. They just wear shower for fashion. Let's imagine
cool.
outfit. So
Now
Interesting.
on the healthguides.ng, firm tackles training gaps in Nigerian healthcare. A Nigerian health tech firm is launching a bold initiative to address critical training gaps among medical professionals, aiming to improve healthcare outcomes through continuous learning and skills development. Med Advanced Solutions, a Lagos-based startup, has unveiled a digital training platform designed specifically for Nigerian doctors and other healthcare workers. The platform offers on-demand courses, virtual simulations, and certification programs tailored to local clinical challenges and international best practices. When there's a networking, like there's this attribute of work and is effective, and you have to be consistent with it. They organize a group like a platform for it, so
Yes.
the health workers can actually like vary in their field and do better. And we recently talked about it. There was a time in school back in those days when there was first scarcity, so people ran out of vehicles. People could not go. They actually organized, like, students pushed to opening platforms for trekking. They call it something. Was it we trek or something like that? Trekathon or something. So they organized it to actually see themselves and trek in groups, so
Yeah, so that
they
it's
won't get tired
interesting. You won't
and
be
do it early in
bored.
the morning. So when they actually do something like this to keep like a situation going on, it's actually good, and it's a really brilliant one
Yes.
for them to really be outstanding in what they do and in their profession. So I think that is all for the.
It's a brilliant idea.
but do you think that our doctors, like Nigerian doctors, they will stay because the shortage of doctors in Nigeria is really nothing to write home about? Because everybody now, once you get your degree, is to jeopardize the next
To
degree.
bail. instantly.
Because the government are not paying them well. And them too, everybody
Hoping for a better
after paying
Nigeria.
that huge amount of money, like let's say for instance 6 million naira in the university studying medicine, then now come out you're collecting 200,000 naira salary. It's not encouraging at all.
It is well with Nigeria.
So I think the government should look into their salary, their pay. It's not about the training.
Okay.
That's another point.
It's the training when you work finish, you know, so
You're not taking it personal already. We'll bring it to a close. Um, for every minute you spend to watch this, we appreciate. So just do us the favor of liking, subscribing, and sharing. Stay with us. We'll see you at the next episode. Thank you for your time.